as each going 4x4 romping fan with a thing for Toyota's rough vehicles can perceive you, the Land Series family is made of 3 individuals. Otherwise called the Prado, the J250 is the furthest down the line one to have gotten another age. The bigger J300 goes along with it, and the J70 adjusts the contribution. Apparently the Japanese automaker needs to extend the tradition of the Land Cruiser with a more modest model. Furthermore, by heritage, we mean some styling attributes and maybe a few buttons and handles. In any case, the two will presumably not share anything more, not even a similar rough terrain ability, as the more modest model is probably going to highlight a unibody development and not a body on outline. A new report coming from Japan expresses that the model might be initiated the Toyota Land Container. Confirmation could stand a new brand name enrollment with the neighborhood office tracing all the way back to August 8th. It very well may be utilized for land vehicles, motors, engines, transmission parts, and other stuff. As we have learned throughout the long term, getting a moniker doesn't be guaranteed to imply that another vehicle is coming. This is where the however part comes in on the grounds that Japanese outlets accept it very well may be expected as soon as this month. Tough styling and square-shaped extents. Everything appears to show that the supposed Toyota Land Container will seem to be a more modest Land Cruiser. Also, we as a whole understand what that implies, particularly since it will purportedly pursue any semblance of the passage horse game, correct? That's right, a square-shaped, generally appearance, logical with a front end helping to remember its bigger kin. We anticipate that it should brandish a straight roofline motor suddenly over the back end, and the typical plastic cladding folded over the lower portions of the guards, bumpers, and side skirts to underline its rough wine nature. Yet, how do we have any idea about that? We don't, really, and by the everything appears to show reference made over, that would be a periodic talk coming from outlets situated in the place where there is the rising sun. Regardless, it would be coherent to send off it with sharp styling and square-shaped searches in a vein like the greater Land Cruiser, particularly since it requirements to separate itself from other minimized hybrids made by Toyota. Yet, we will return to this part in a second, as it merits its own passages. Obviously, we could be off base about the Land Cruiser-like plan, as Toyota could likewise make it look like a